Okay, so I was scrolling TikTok earlier today and I saw this. So my line of work, I work asset protection, loss prevention. Um, so I'm familiar with scams, any and every kind, right? So I could not believe how stupid this girl was. Like maybe she's just young and naive, but the person who scammed her gave up multiple red flags, very obvious red flags too. It's not even anything where you're like, oh yeah, I might have got fooled by that. No, I feel like it's basic human instinct that she lacks. Let me play it. I'll speak on it. I am gonna stop it up to a certain point, but I'll let her say how she got scammed.
The most insane thing that I've ever experienced happened to me today at Target. If you shop at Target, please listen to this because I almost got scammed out of $800. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet so I don't have to make two parts. But this lady was in the aisles while I was trying on like a bikini or something, and she asked my boyfriend if he could buy her formula, like baby formula. And he came over to me and was like, "Hey, this lady's asking for baby formula. Like, I'm gonna go help her out." And I was like, "Oh, I'll help her too." We walk out, this lady has an entire basket full of formula. Me and him don't have any kids or anything, so we're not really aware of the prices of formulas. It was like 5 cans, and we thought that it would be like a little pricey, but nothing crazy. So as she's telling us her little sob story, she has 3 kids, she's a single mom, she has to send her kids back to Bulgaria with her fucking mom, I don't even know. As she's saying this, she is loading up the cart with other things, and I'm trying to migrate us over to self-checkout because I'm like, okay, this is going to be a little bit pricey. So we get to self-checkout and we start scanning things. The numbers are getting pretty high, okay? And she's trying to distract me. She was like talking to me about her kids and whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, can I give you my phone number so that I can pay you back? I get paid on Friday." This was not the first time she offered to give me her phone number, but I was like, no, no, it's okay. You know, act of kindness, whatever. So she gives me her phone number. I let her do it because I see the number going up and I'm like, you know what? My birthday's coming up. I cannot afford this. She gives me her phone number and I call it. And then she was like, "Oh, I got it." Her phone did not light up. Her phone did not ring. There wasn't a sound. There wasn't a vibration. Nothing. That should have been a red flag to me, but I was like, oh, that was a little weird. Whatever. I look over. It's $800. $800 worth of baby stuff. So at this point, my heart is in my butthole. Like, I cannot afford to pay this much. My boyfriend is looking like he just saw a ghost. But we didn't want to seem like assholes and say, never mind, put it all back. So we paid for it. As I'm taking the receipt out of the machine, I'm like, this is a scam. This is a scam. She's going to return it all and get the money. Before I could say anything, my boyfriend had already handed her the receipt and we started walking away. And I was literally shaking, almost crying. And I was like, we just got scammed. She's going to go.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Like I said, a normal person would have uh would have observed multiple red flags. Okay, now first of all, you're really gonna buy somebody like a complete stranger 5 fucking cans of formula? I've had kids before, so I mean I have, you know what I mean. Um, that's just like a crazy amount in the first place. Like if I'm helping a stranger, for sure 1 can, maybe two. If I got money like that, maybe two. But then she said she started adding stuff to the cart. Why would you let somebody play you like that? Like that's crazy. Especially if you're this young. I'm assuming she doesn't have baller type of money. Like why would you not just speak up like, hey, hold up. I'll buy you a few cans, but this whole basket, nah, put that back. Like what are you doing? And then like the second red flag for me was she's from Bulgaria. Like if somebody's from a whole country across the world, that's another red flag. Like that's that's a lot of scammers. If you got to fly, I don't know. I've never been on a plane. 8 to 15 hours to get somewhere. Yeah, that's sketchy territory right there. But I saw this and couldn't believe how naive and dumb she was, and wasn't even smart enough to speak up about, hey, stop. Nah, I'll get you this. Stop going overboard. So she tells a whole other 2 parts. She said she tried to keep it 1 part. She told 2 other parts. Supposedly there was like a high speed highway chase involved. She did eventually get her money back. She got the stuff back too and returned it. But yeah, $800, and she paid for it. She actually paid for $800 worth of stuff. Like I said, she does say that in the other parts. Somebody in the comments of the third part had like a really genius idea. If you go that far, why not just put in your, wrong pin code or something on your card so it gets declined? And then at that point, if they say, "Oh, you don't know it," just say, "Oh, I forgot," or something. But it should have never got to that point. That's real stupid and idiotic to me on her part. Like, hey, maybe it's because I deal with scammers all day in my profession, but I don't think so. I feel like that's common sense. I feel like most people will not fall for this. And I don't know how she scammed multiple people, because she does say she was working with someone else. Like, people are falling for this every day. Like, they're not going to keep doing this if they're not getting people trapped, you know? So they've trapped other people with this damn scam. And I don't understand how stupid you could be. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Would you fall for this? What would you do? Would you speak up sooner? Would you do like I said, like, hey, I could get you one, maybe two, but five and then more stuff to the cart? That's just crazy. Like, this is insane that she literally fell for this. She allowed this to happen. Like, congratulations. You played yourself. For real. But hey, she somehow got her money back. She went NASCAR on the freeway to get her shit back, but she should have never had to do that in the first place. She could just speak up a little bit or have a little bit of common sense. Like, that's crazy. This is like one of the craziest things I've ever heard. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I had to pass this around because it was just insane.